Hi, boys and girls. It's Mrs. Kane. I'm about to tell you how we go from a cocoa bean to chocolate, one of my favorite food groups. Check out just the picture on the cover here. There's the original cocoa bean, which you get out of a big pod that's the shape of like a football and the size of a football. Then they ground it up to look like this, and then voila! There's the wonderful piece of chocolate. I love chocolate. How is it made? Well, cocoa beans grow. A farmer plants many cocoa trees. Hard pods grow on each tree. Inside each pod are seeds called cocoa beans. So those pods that you see up in the tree right here can be as big as a football. Workers open the pods. The pods grow for many months. Workers cut the pods from the trees, and then they open the pods with a large knife. There are 20 to 50 cocoa beans inside each pod. Now that doesn't look like the cocoa bean yet to me. Let's see what happens next. Okay, the cocoa beans are taken out of the pod, so I guess that white stuff is taken off and the pods come out. The cocoa beans come out. Then they are left in the sun to dry for many days. The dry beans are put into large sacks. That's a person with a really big hat on to shield his face and his neck and his shoulders from the sun, and he's drying out those cocoa beans. A train takes the beans to a factory. The train takes the sack of cocoa beans to a chocolate factory. A factory is a place where things are made. All the cocoa beans are inside these sacks, boys and girls. The beans are roasted. The beans are cleaned in the chocolate factory. Then they are roasted. Roasting the beans cooks them. It's easier to take shells off beans that have been roasted. Machines mash the beans. The shells are taken off the beans. Then the beans are mashed. Mashing the beans turns them into a very soft paste called cocoa butter. That's looking more and more like the chocolate I know and love, but boys and girls, I'm not sure it tastes great yet. Let's see what happens next. The chocolate is mixed. Milk and sugar are added to the cocoa butter to make chocolate. The chocolate is heated and mixed for several days. Mixing makes the chocolate smooth and creamy. So, yeah, it's that milk and sugar, boys and girls, that make it taste really good. And then they have to mix and mix and mix for several days till it tastes just right. Then the chocolate's poured. It's poured into molds. Molds are containers that are used to shape things. The chocolate is cooled in the molds. It becomes hard. The chocolate is wrapped. The chocolate is taken out of the molds. Machines wrap the chocolate. Trucks take the wrapped chocolate to stores to be sold. Oh, there is some chocolate that I know tastes really good. Oh, and last but not least, I eat my favorite treat. How many chocolate treats can you name? All the chocolate in them started as cocoa beans. Now you know how we go from a cocoa bean to yummy chocolate. Have a good day. Bye-bye.